All right, dude, you just get right into it?
Just get right into it. Just get no banter, no fake small talk. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, so the first one. I thought I was over this girl, but then she appeared in my dream and massaged me. What the was that about? Kid just basically wants us to psychoanalyze him right now.
Well, you're not over her.
Yeah, apparently. If she's popping up in your dreams, I know this from pretty personal experience, you're probably not over it.
So the thing is, you could have a dream about a bitch and then still be over her. The fact that you're asking a question about this and you're wondering and you're contemplating, she's living rent free in your head right now.
Yeah, if you go out of your way to DM me and tell me about it, then
you're not over her.
Yeah, hopefully she's not over you too.
Text her.
Yeah, just text her, be like, yo, you're in my dream, and tell her exactly what it was about. Maybe add something funny that wasn't in the dream just so it's less awkward. You had a dream.
That could be, that's not that awkward.
I don't know. If he's over her, I don't know. Like, were they hooking up before? I feel like we need a little more context.
Yeah, we need the context. Well, over her implies that they were together at some point. I don't think you have to get over a girl that you don't. If it's like that, if it's just a girl that you're stalking, then maybe don't text her.
Yeah, then you need real psychological help, like past this podcast.
And we don't know what we're talking about. Yeah. We're not going to diagnose you.
I think you just have to let go of it. You kind of get stuck with this perception that this girl is really awesome, but in reality, she's probably not all that.
You like the idea of it more than
I like the idea of it more than the actual the person itself. Try hanging out with her one more time and really like how she makes you feel.
Jerk off before, because you sound like you're just horny. If she's massaging you in your dreams, you got to rub one out and then talk to her and see.
Yeah, and as soon as you woke up, you probably had that morning wood from the massage.
Beat your meat and then reevaluate.
That's always the goal. Before you do anything important in life, rub one out. Hey, real shit. Do you think being toxic is necessary for girls to fuck with you? Sometimes I feel like girls fuck with me when I'm kind of being a dick.
I hate that word toxic is being overused so much now. Yo, did I tell you I got yelled at for the first time in Washington Square Park 2 days ago? I was doing the street interview. Someone had a flashlight on my face. It was getting kind of dark. And then I don't know what gender they were, but some person with a long skirt and like pink hair went biking by and yelled, "Toxic pussy." And like by the time I heard it, like they were already kind of far away. But I think it was at me.
They didn't know that. They know who you were then?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
They probably didn't hear the interview, right?
No, the interview was about like chopped cheeses. It was just somebody yelling at me. I think it was pretty funny. I can't lie. Like that was a first.
Did you get it on video?
Yeah, it's in the video. Toxic pussy. I think it was. I'm like 80%, 85% sure it was them. I don't know who else would get yelled at.
Toxic pussy. Randomly.
It's got to be me. It's an overused word. Like what does that mean? Like he's asking, does he need to be toxic to? What does that mean?
Normalize being toxic, so you're just using all the buzzwords.
I hate you. It's not what you have to do to get girls. You just have to be yourself and be confident. And then people think that being confident is toxic because you're not always simping.
Yeah, true toxicity is like some fucked up shit. Like it's like mental warfare.
Manipulation, like gaslighting, all those other buzzwords is that.
Low key, I feel like being a little bit mean works.
Yeah, that's flirting. That's not toxic. Yeah. That's not like if you barely know a girl and you're being mean to her, like clearly it's not coming.
As long as it's not like genuine anger. Like,
nah, then you're just being
dumbass.
You're just being
bitch,
a shitty
get out my
person.
face, you fucking whore. Like
that's not being an asshole. That's just being a shitty person.
Yeah, if you're funny with it, basically anything flies.
Exactly. It's just like you could say you can call a girl a bitch to her face if you say it in a funny way. Like you're not gonna blink an eye.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, being funny is one of the most important things just in any relationship that you're trying to get into. Mm-hmm. If you can make someone laugh, if they can make you
laugh your way into some pussy.
Yeah. If you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make her cheeks clap and jiggle.
There you go.
Tattoo that. My girlfriend just came out as asexual to me. Even though we've been...
Damn, dog. Whoa, that sucks. You have no dick game. Your dick game is so trash, you change your sexuality. God damn. What's the rest?
He said, even though we've been sexually active for a fairly long time.
Ugh.
And she suddenly became really sexually distant and cold. I don't want to leave her for this, but at the same time, what do you mean you don't want to leave? What else are you going to do there? You can't bang. She doesn't want to bang you, bro. Like, relationships, it's not all about sex, but it's an important part.
It's the glue.
Sexual chemistry is really important for me. And I don't know if without it, I'll be enough. And I don't know if without it, it'll be enough for me to stay in the relationship. She said the only thing she's willing to do is start reconsidering after marriage.
What? Get the fuck out of this relationship. Christian? Leave.
Is she asexual or just a hardcore Christian?
She's got to be Christian. Both.
And not only am I not ready to get married for a long time, I'm 19, by the way.
Dude's 19, not getting any pussy, and with the girl that wants
girlfriend.
You got to leave. Leave that relationship ASAP. Get out.
I'm 19. but I want to have these experiences while I'm still young. I feel like by the time I'm getting married, I'll be done with the freaky shit. I don't know if you could help me out. That'd be sick. Money sign. She also used to say that she was into a lot of stuff, but now everything repulses her, apparently. It's weird. I don't know if it's something else.
Yeah,
it's
actually,
you.
to be honest, I think she might have had some trauma, this girl. I think it's something happened to her that she's not telling you.
Oh, hold up. The plot thickens. We're also long distance right now. How is she telling you she's asexual long distance? How is she telling you she doesn't want to bang with you, fuck you if you're nowhere near her?
This doesn't make any... You gotta
Sounds
leave,
like you're getting cheated on.
leave, bro.
And when she used to be in the mood, she'd call me or send pictures or sometimes just text. But right now, she always does it on her own and tells me about it later. So I kind of get the feeling that she's not attracted to him anymore.
No, she's cheating on you.
I really like her, but I feel like if it continues like this, I might have to leave, even though I know it's going to hurt us both. But I feel like you don't know that, first of all. But I feel like it's better than just staying in the relationship. Just ends up being toxic mess of a sexual frustration.
Toxic. Yeah, you gotta...
You know what it really sounds like?
She's cheating on him?
It sounds like you're getting catfish, bro. Have you ever met this girl?
No.
It's just like a long distance online thing?
They said that they used to fuck, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Bro, that's a weird one, huh?
No, I think she's cheating on you. He probably has money and she wants to marry him. She's not attracted to you anymore. She made up the asexual thing so she can fuck other guys.
Yeah, bro, that's a weird one.
I
Asexual
think
out of nowhere?
Like, it sounds like I'm overreacting.
I'm going to look up the definition of asexual.
Asexual means like you're not... That's what it means. No sexual activity at all. That's what that means.
Yeah, but he's saying she's pleasuring herself and shit and sending nudies, so...
Asexual means you have no sexual attraction.
Is the lack of sexual attraction to others or low absent interest in desire for sexual activity. So she's not attracted to other people, she's saying. Like in general, not just him.
Yeah, no. It's done.
Dead that. She doesn't want a relationship. She's asexual. Why does she want to be in a relationship?
None of what she's saying makes any sense. You got to leave.
She just got in your head. She's confusing you, bro. She's winning.
I want to hear the follow-up. For sure. Let me know how the breakup
You're playing
goes.
checkers. She's playing chess. So I've been with this girl for 1.5 years. And it seemed like she's starting to hate me. She's being passive-aggressive all the time. And she doesn't communicate with me. A close friend of mine told me to leave her, but it's not that easy. I know I should, but I kind of can't. I want to fix what I have with her. All the other girls were like lame. And I'd break up or get broken up with in like a few months. But with this girl, I felt a connection. I thought she's the one, and it feels like she's not now. But I can't do something about it, or can I? I feel like this is your alley.
Yeah, you can do something about it. Why is she acting all passive aggressive and mad at you? I'm curious. Maybe it's just a period. Could be.
No, I think if he's asking for help, it's been like a consistent thing. It's not like a one day she's
especially
being
for
weird.
after a year and a half. I gotta ask her. You still fuck with me? What'd I do? Do you still love me?
Me?
No, not you.
Like,
Hypothetically.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck?
Now you're about to put me on the spot.
No,
Yeah. Wait, what?
Does she still love him? Ask your girlfriend. You still love me?
Yeah, you might get the answer you're looking for. She just might air it out and be like, I'm being passive aggressive because I'm not really feeling it. And then you'll get broken up with again, but at least this time you're not waiting for it and you're not in your head and DMing people trying to figure it out beforehand without her input.
Or just cheat on her and then you have a reason to break up with her without you doing it. Because then if you cheat on her, then she'll dump you and then you don't have to feel bad about breaking up with her.
You think so?
Yeah.
But I think the point is he doesn't want to break up with her.
Exactly. So you cheat on her so she's forced to break up with you. Big brain.
Yeah, or get one of us, send the Instagram. We'll slide in. We'll see if she's loyal. And you'll have an even better reason without putting yourself at any risk for public tarnishment of your reputation.
I don't know if it's really a loyalty test. It's just like a vibe check.
Vibe check.
Yeah, because she's not really vibing with them anymore. She's being passive aggressive. She's not really. Actually, she might be cheating on you. Because that could be true.
Yeah, there's two types of people. It's those who have been cheated on and those who don't know it yet. Right now, it sounds like you're the latter. Mm-hmm. So if you want a vibe check,
Cass
if not,
got you. Dr. Cass will help you out.
And if she dubs it, I'll let you know too. That'd be a great sign for you.
Make sure you get the copay ready.
Yeah, I got to start charging for these.
We are giving relationship advice.
We don't know any of the results,
Nah,
so
we
it can't
don't.
be like.
I want to hear some of the follow-ups of these people. I'm very curious to see what happened.
Yeah, but I think you should just ask her straight up. There's no point in you putting yourself through this doubt and of whether or not she's fucking with you.
Yeah, this limbo phase.
Stop being a little bitch.
Do you love me? Are you riding?
Vocals, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like if someone's being passive aggressive, it's pretty telling.
That's why you just ask, because you never know.
Yeah, I feel like you're just ignoring the hints.
Just ask.
I get that you don't want to break up with her, but might be for the best, dude. What's your view on trying to get with someone who's taken? I mean, she's entertaining it. That's not on you, right?
It's not your problem. Go ahead.
Not your problem at all.
Do your thing.
I told you, there's two types of people. It's just that kid's turn. As long as it's not your boy or someone you're close with, nothing to do with you. I understand like the whole respect someone's relationship, home wrecker type shit, but if she's entertaining it, then who's
not your
really
problem.
wrecking the home? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more her job to not entertain it than your job not to do it. Girls
Also,
are getting DMs regardless.
You're not home wrecking if they're just dating. They don't have a home. They're renting maybe. They probably don't even live together. What do you reckon? Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead.
The fuck? That has zero to do with you. If she's going out of her way to reply to you and be flirty, that's on her. If he's going to feel some type of way, just make sure you got some hands, because some guys are,
Yeah.
they don't have the same mindset and could genuinely get tight at you and go looking for you.
That happened one time. Like, I fucked this dude's girl, and then I didn't really know him at the time, and then I started to get to know him afterwards, and he was in my house, and then like I was finally introduced, like, hey, nice to meet you.
He was at your house?
Yeah. That handshake was weird.
She brought him to your house?
No. This was like 6 months later. So he was friends with.
Mutual.
Yeah. So he's at my house, and then like, oh, you're nice to meet you. And then the eye contact, like, it felt like, you ever feel like you shake someone's hand and their energies exchange? Like, that handshake just felt weird. But he didn't do anything.
You can catch the vibe pretty easily.
Yeah. But he never brought it up. I think he's still with her. I think they're still together. He definitely knows.
I'm sick.
But the thing was, like, how I justified it was he was cheating on her.
Oh, that's fine.
So it's like, okay, I'm the revenge dick.
1-1.
Yeah.
It's even.
Yeah.
The game's going to end a tie. There's no PKs.
Yeah.
I had a similar situation like that too. Like, this girl I used to relate with, like, one summer. She fucked with me the whole summer, and then I went off to college in New York. She was in Massachusetts, and she found a new boyfriend or whatever. But we'd still keep in touch. And she was dating this dude, and we'd still talk or whatever, but we never, like, hooked up again or anything. I took her out to breakfast once, and we kissed, but that was it. And then I started getting texts from him. He even, like, FaceTimed me one time, and he's like, bro, like, just be honest with me. Like, I won't care. Just tell me if you're fucking my girl, like, this and that. Tell me if you're getting with her. And he's like, this was a real toxic relationship. Like, they were fighting all the time. Whole bunch of yelling, screaming, the whole nine. And I was just home playing Xbox on my couch, and he's like trying to get all this information out of me. And I got kind of caught in the limbo between like bro code, but he's not my bro. You know what I mean? I was way closer to the girl. She's more of my friend than he is.
So he was kind of your friend though?
No, I didn't know him at all. So he'd hit me up. I remember one time he hit me up off her phone pretending to be her on some weird shit, like trying to get me to
That's some female
say
shit.
some incriminating shit. But I caught it because he was just so dumb about it. He's like,
so
hey.
you knew right away. You could tell it was.
Yeah, he texted me. He's like, hey, quick question. Have we ever hooked up?
What? Come on. Be a little subtle. Like.
Yeah, I'm like, no, like, I'm sorry if you thought that, but we're just friends. Like, I don't really.
So you knew right away?
Yeah, obviously I knew right away, bro. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm like, nah, like, we're just friends. Like, I'm sorry if you thought it was anything more, but I don't look at you that way. Meanwhile, she's so bad, like, I would smash today. And so he FaceTimed me. He's like, bro, just tell me, like, this and that. I'm like, bro, to be honest, at this point, my loyalty lies with the girl just because I know her, I don't know him, and I don't want to put her in any predicament. So I'm like, bro, to be honest, like, no one cares about your girl, dude. Like, you need to get out of this little phase. I think you're in your own head. Like, no one cares. Like, I don't care about your girl like that. If you want, like, I'll stop talking to her. I'll block her, whatever you want. Obviously, I wasn't going to block her. But, yeah, it's basically what I told him, and I just kind of let them go about their business. And then he ended up, like, blocking me on her phone a whole bunch of times. Like, her unblocking me, that whole thing.
Wait, what's the conclusion to the story? You're not going to tell that part?
The conclusion? Yeah. Nothing. I just kind of let them be. They're not together
No,
anymore.
what happened when you were at that party one time, and then you saw the both of them?
This is a different girl.
This happened this has happened twice to you?
Yeah, I guess. I don't even know which one you're talking about.
You ended up fighting this dude.
Oh, that's a completely different thing. That's a completely different
Is it the same couple?
Nah, different couple.
I really thought that you were leading up to that.
Nah,
so
nah.
You've been in multiple situations like this. And they call me the toxic one.
They're completely different situations.
I thought you were talking about a completely different couple. I mean, what the Stop calling me the toxic one.
It's a completely different situation.
How are you home wrecking two different relationships?
I'm not home wrecking shit.
You piece of shit, you man.
I'm not home wrecking
You cis
shit.
man.
The first one, the one I'm talking about currently, is like, I just fucked her for a summer. We weren't close like that. Like, we just went to parties together. It wasn't like...
Oh, this is not the Florida...
No, it's not the Florida
I thought it was her.
All right. No. The Florida girl, yeah. Like, I fought her boyfriend, but I didn't even fight, like, over her. I fought because he tried fighting me.
Man, you can't be beefing over bitches, bro.
I wasn't beefing over bitches. I was beefing because I got physically altercated with.
Over a bitch.
Yeah, but he was beefing over his girl. I wasn't beefing over his girl.
Okay.
I had zero beef. If he went home that night, I wouldn't have done anything. You know what I mean? He just would have went home, laid pipe on the girl that I like, and that would have been it.
Yeah.
It was like the whole ego thing, which I understand. It was understandable. I was flirting with her, but I was drunk, and he obviously felt some type of way about it. He was right there watching the whole thing, so it ended up in a fight. But I wasn't like beefing over her, and I wasn't going out of my way to fight him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you did though.
Yeah, but I did.
Just wanted them to know that because I've been getting called the toxic one.
Yeah, why'd you have to hear that?
let me.
I didn't even want to talk about that. If it's not your boy, get with her. Who cares?
If it's not your boy, she a toy.
Okay.
And I'm not a rapper.
Do breaks work? Like in terms of what's meant to be will be? I think if you're going on a break, you're just prolonging the inevitable.
You could get back together though.
No, you can get back together, but I don't think it'll ever be the same.
Nah, it could be stronger.
You think so?
Maybe.
Yeah, sometimes you need a little time off to like see what you're missing.
Yeah.
Like once that saudade, like that missing her hits, then you're like, all right, maybe I fucked up a little bit and this is what I wanted. So go on a break. Do your thing for a little bit. Fuck around.
Make sure you're very specific about the break and the terms of the break. Write it out. Get a contract. Get a lawyer.
Make sure you're screen recording. Do it on FaceTime.
Record her talking about having an open relationship so that when it comes up later, you say, oh, yeah, remember when you said this word for fucking word and you said there was an open relationship? Record her. Don't just be like, oh, yeah, she's going to remember this. You got to get a lawyer.
Otherwise, you get called a cheesy snack. What techniques of flirting do you use?
We kind of just, I don't like this question, but we just.
Yeah, I don't like the word technique. Like, it's not a technique. It's like karate versus Muay Thai.
You're making it feel like we're pickup artists. Like we're like those dudes.
Yeah, like that's some sociopathic shit.
Don't think of it like that.
That makes it seem like every time you're flirting, it's not genuine at all. It's just like a
game.
A technique. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a technique.
Well, like the girl that I've been seeing right now, she says like, the first time we met, like she could tell that I was trying to game her. She could, like, I felt disingenuous because, like, I was saying routine things that might have been said. Like, for instance, right when we met, like, we were in the car and she brought up some restaurant and I said, oh yeah, we're gonna go to that restaurant. I'll take you there. And she's like, oh, I felt like you said that to a million girls. I'm like, yeah, that was pretty blueprint because I don't remember saying that at all. I don't even remember what restaurant it was, but it was just like an automatic response, like, yeah, I'll take you there. You know what I mean?
It's just part of it, isn't
it?
But
that's a technique of flirting right there, and she could tell immediately that it was game and it was disingenuous. So don't think of it as a technique. Just try to like connect with the person. Yeah. You're not like.
That's true. I've done that too. Like the overconfident. Like, I remember I was at a party and I'm like, yo, I just literally grabbed this girl's hand. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna marry you, right? Obviously, I'm not gonna marry this bitch. And I was just chilling with her, like acting all cute. So I guess it's a technique as well.
Yeah, but that sounded like that's pretty good. I don't know. That's less cheesy than mine.
I think that's way more cheesy.
But she was fucking with it, right?
Yeah, she fucked with it.
I see what I'm saying. I could tell she was fucking with it.
It's only cheesy if it doesn't work.
Exactly. You got to be funny. If you're not funny, then it's corny.
Yeah.
Funny is that's the best technique of flirting is just being funny.
She was bad as fuck. And then her dad was like in the mafia type shit. She's like from here, Long Island.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Nah, you don't.
No.
It was like one summer. She was bad as fuck. I don't even know how I did it. It was like one of those that I called my dad the next morning. I'm like, yo, you're not going to believe what I did. Like, she had no business fucking with me at all. No business.
There you go.
Yeah, so maybe use that technique, the overconfident, like, yeah, this is going to work. Like, we're going to be together. She also told me that she liked that, like, I'd be kissing her or whatever, and then she'd do, like, a little flirty thing where she, like, kind of push me away, and I just kind of go back and keep kissing her. And she's like, yeah, I like when you do that.
She likes rape? Is it... Yeah, I like when I say no and you keep going. Please keep raping me.
I like when I try to run and you just grab me by the neck and then be
I like when I'm crying, screaming, no, 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 and you continue.
When I scream help and you just cover my mouth, that shit turns me on.
Bro, that's real shit. Like, that's real shit. And then...
That's not real
No, that's real. A lot of girls say shit like that. Like, girls will be like, yeah, it would turn me on if you punch me in the face. Like, choke me harder.
That too.
You know?
That's different. Punching in the face is different than like her running away and you...
Not really. You were literally...
Indiana Jones.
She was pushing you away from kissing her and you kept on doing it.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a get the fuck off me. You could kind of.
It was
tell.
like a no.
It wasn't like a like, right. You're touching me.
Fuck off!
Somebody.
Girls need to specify that there's a difference in consent. Like there's a difference between no and no.
Yeah,
there's a
like,
huge difference.
Playful. It was like.
But if you don't read that, then how are you gonna know? Like, what if you're like a slightly autistic guy, like so many of these people DMing you and like they hear this?
Wild.
Oh wait, I thought that
wild conclusion to put on that.
I think that they would like it if you said no and I kept kissing you. I heard that from Cass on the podcast. Like, You need the no. Girls give out weird no's.
You make me want to go by an alias, yeah. Where I get a fucking Fed knocking on my door. Did you say these words? Like, well, yeah, I did. Techniques for flirting. I think sometimes being a little avoiding the subject of flirting, just kind of friend zoning them off rip works too. If you're not entertaining them specifically and you're entertaining the crowd.
Yeah, then you seem like the fun guy. Girls want to be part of the fun. You know, I noticed when I first started going to college parties, I'd be the guy posted up on the wall looking around for the girls the whole night, and then I wouldn't get any girls. But then as soon as I started going, when we started like being the life of the party, then they all came out of nowhere because everybody just wants to be part of your fun.
Or like, you ever seen the Black Mirror episode where they have like a dating coach in the beginning, and there's two girls and a guy like in a little circle in a bar, and he's like, which one do you want? He's like, I want the one with the black hair. He's like, all right, so go and only talk to the one with the blonde hair. And you kind of isolate her.
Yeah, now the girl needs to compete for your attention.
Yeah, everybody wants what they can't have. Everybody
Exactly, yeah.
wants to be included, and if you're not giving someone the right attention, then they're going to look for it.
I've done that before, and then I thought it was going to work, and I just ended up not talking to her all night. And I never saw her again because I was talking to her friend. Her friend was uglier, and now I'm stuck with the ugly friend. So,
Yeah, but you just went about it the wrong way.
yeah, there's a balance.
You like overdid it. Mm-hmm. She's like trying to talk to you like, oh, shut the fuck up. I'm talking to your friend.
Wait, bitch, shut up. Your ugly friend, though. What's your star sign?
Do you know this girl? Those are a few techniques. I hope that helped. Try them all on the same girl. Isolate her and then just get really overcompensating.
And then when she says no, keep kissing her. Yeah. And if you get arrested, say that, blame us. Blame Cass.
Blame Cheeto. What do you do when your homie gets with your girl less than a week after y'all broke up?
Why? That's like your homie.
That's the first thing.
Less
right?
than a week? Like 5-6 days? Holy shit.
Like, he was waiting for it. That means they've been talking way before that. Like, during your relationship, something was going on. Which is what he said. He said, less than a week after you guys broke up, and he had been third wheeling the whole relationship behind your back. That's not your homie, first of all. See, that's someone you could warrant fighting.
Yeah.
You know him personally, and he went behind your back and he did that. That's some grimy
That's some
shit.
snake shit right there.
That's some snake shit.
I've done that before. I've been the third way. Back in high school. In my defense, I had dated the girl first, and then we broke up, and then my friend started talking to her.
You're like on some Ray J thing.
Yeah, I hit it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man, that's fucked up.
I got lucky because my friend didn't like that girl that much. But if he was like really into her, that would have been really, really shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just using her for head.
I mean, both of them aren't shit, so you really shouldn't be stressing either of them. Obviously, it's still going to hurt because he obviously likes the girl. To be honest, I've done that too, but not like...
See, now you're opening up about...
Nah, but not like
you
going...
See, the old cast would have just let me say the toxic thing and then let it sit.
Yeah.
And then let it just sit. And now...
But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. I wasn't like third wheeling behind his back. And, like,
that wasn't third wheeling OD,
her.
but like a low key. You know what I mean? I was texting her.
Yeah, like I was never texting her or anything. It was like they broke up it was longer than a week too. But we were just at a party and we were both lit and I hooked up with her. Which is still wrong, but it's not like, he was my boy. But it wasn't like my boy, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't.
See, now it's not your boy. Like when
No. Like, there's people you hang out with every day.
You started doubting the whole friendship. Like, we're not even that close. I don't even like. We just met. Like, he's a homie, but not a bro.
Yeah, I mean, there's people you hang out with every day. It'd be like different if I did it with
Acquaintances.
Lily. And there's people that like I see them and I'm like, yo, it's like we're cool. Like it's good vibes.
How long were they together?
It was a high school relationship, bro. They were like junior high school and it was probably like a year.
A year.
Yeah.
It was a long time.
Especially in high school time.
Yeah, that's like half your life.
Yeah, it's understandable. He was tight. He was tight.
A year, junior year too. That's like
I didn't even smash either.
It was a very formative year. You just tongued her in a club.
In a house party.
That's not that bad.
It'd be like that sometimes. You're lit. You're young. You're horny. Whatever comes.
Yeah, it's like she was there.
Yeah, bro. You just gotta understand we're in different phases.
Was
of
he
our
at the
life.
party?
I think he was upstairs.
Oh my god. Demon
time. Always on demon time.
And I'm the toxic one, huh?
That's not toxic, bro. I thought you just said to stop using that word. Stop using that word. What is for you?
Yeah, fuck it, yeah.
What is for you? How do you find new girls to talk to? Like, I don't really rate anyone in my school or anything. Also, this is as beta as fuck, and I'm sure it'll be easy. The same shit. Any techniques? Approaching girls at clubs. We just did that. I turned 18 in a month because of COVID. I haven't had any practice. So basically, how do you find new girls to talk to?
There's no like specific answer for this. You just got to live life and then let them come to it. If you try to pursue it too much, it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, like those dating apps. I've never really found a girl off a dating app.
I have. You can do it. I had a whole girlfriend from Tinder.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you did. Was she the one who was afraid to take the train, or was that?
Yeah, that was her. So maybe don't. How do I find more girls to talk to? You're 17, 18. You don't rate any of the girls in your school. There's probably bad bitches in your school, so stop discriminating. There's got to be some bad bitches in your school.
Yeah, you always think there's no bad bitches in your school because I feel like that's
Because you're
just
in
the
your
thing.
school. You want what you
Yeah.
can't have. You know what I mean? You want what's not available.
It's a circle. It's a vicious circle. The thing is, you have to have something to do. That's always the hardest part. The hard part isn't even finding the girls; it's finding what to call them to do.
You need to have an activity.
Yeah, because it's not like you can, especially if you're younger and you're in school, you're 18. You can't
just say
bring them
pull up.
home.
Yeah.
Like you don't have an open crib like this where you can just have some people.
You have to
over.
find an excuse to hang out. Even if you do bring her back, like you have to bond over. Oh, I just downloaded all 10 seasons of The Office. Oh my God, I love The Office. Oh, shit, let's watch it. There you go.
But even there, you like a lot of these kids probably can't bring girls to their crib. I feel like you got to find something on Instagram and just DM it to them. Be like, yo, like look how sick this new little spot is. Like we definitely have to go there. Let's go this weekend.
That's a whole thing. That's like a whole day.
Nah, just like call your friends and I'll call my friends. Make it a group thing. That's fun.
So now you're going on a group date instead of just seeing her one-on-one?
Yeah, I mean he's trying to find new girls.
I'd just say be more outgoing in general.
Easier said than done. This was from a girl,
That's the first.
right?
Yeah.
She said, "I'm in my first relationship, and my boyfriend keeps calling me the love of his life, but he's 19. How old are you? But okay, let's just guess she's 19 too. How am I supposed to know if it's special if I've never been with anyone else? Yeah, I wouldn't.
You would know. It sounds like he likes you more than you like him.
Or she's just trying to figure out if it's genuine.
No, it shouldn't even. You shouldn't have to think about it. It should just feel natural. It shouldn't. If you have to contemplate it, then it's not. It's not all that. It should just be.
And it's your first relationship. Like, don't go all
Yeah,
in. Like, you're
yeah.
gonna marry this dude. It's the first guy you ever been with.
Don't rush it. This guy's probably he's probably just really excited that he got with you.
Yeah, you're a bad bitch. Congratulations. Scared the shit out of me.
Whoopsie, technical difficulties, almost.
Don't get caught up in this first relationship. Feel it out. Go through it for as long as you feel comfortable.
Just let it run its course. Don't think too much of it. It's the first one. There's many to come after.
When you start having doubts, dead it and move on. See what other people have to offer. You're gonna learn a lot.
Yeah, be a hoe. Be a hoe while you're 19. This is nasty 19.
Everybody deserves a hoe phase. Go through your hoe phase.
Or just have a whole life. You know? Well, why can't we just be a
Yeah. Just a prolonged hoe phase.
Yeah.
Your end goal shouldn't be to get wifed up. You're a bad bitch. You're independent. Come to this place.
Is she a bad bitch though? I bet her profile picture is like a cartoon.
Nah, it's her. She's like the most normal interaction I have on this thing.
Let me see. Is she private account?
Nah, she's like artsy.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
You seem cool. You're a
I
pretty
bet the
girl.
boyfriend's a 4. Huh?
No, it just popped into my head.
No.
That Florida girl watches these now. She's just gonna hear everything.
What's up, Florida girl? How you doing?
I mean, not if it's on Patreon. So that's good. What if you stay close with your ex while being in a new relationship and the new girl says it's wrong? Who's really in the wrong?
I think your new girl's right.
I think she's right.
Yeah,
too.
you shouldn't still keep talking to your ex like
That's
that.
weird. I wouldn't like it.
Nobody would like that.
Nobody would like that. Like, imagine if your girl was just hitting up her ex, like talking to some dude.
Yeah, nah, that's big no.
That's how you end up in the situations we talked about before, when you're FaceTiming dudes. Mm-hmm. Please stop talking to my girl.
You want the ex to have no
Too late, she can
involvement.
air it out. How to tell a girl that you were no longer interested without hurting her feelings. Salve do Brasil, meu lindo. Salve, cria. Tamo junto, seu puto.
Porra. How do you tell a girl that you're not interested without hurting her feelings? It's not you, it's me. Like, just make up some shit like you're going through something right now. I need to say some shit like I don't have the emotional capacity to be there for you because like my mom has cancer. Yeah. My mom has breast cancer. She's dying. Like it's not. Oh my God, I'm sorry. And then
It's not you, it's the lump on her left titty.
stage 4. She's dying. She's dying.
Like, I would totally smash if it wasn't for my mom.
If it wasn't for the terminal
or you
cancer.
could use literally anything else.
That's an extreme example, but like make up something like that. Like say, I don't know, like some relative or
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty easy.
you have a schoolwork.
Or just don't answer.
No, he has to answer. He cares about the girl. He cares enough about this girl to not want to hurt her feelings.
But I feel like if you don't make it explicit, then it just never ends.
Yeah, then let her string along. Give her little glimpses of hope.
Try putting her on with your boy. Hook one of your boys up.
Yeah. And then when they get together, start texting her.
In the stage when you're talking to someone before it goes being exclusive, is it okay to go and get with other girls? Especially if you
Yes.
think the one you're currently talking to is special, but you
No.
kind of just want to fuck.
She's not special. Fuck other girls. Don't get. People always fuck up that. Like the talking stage is not commitment. Keep fucking around.
A lot of girls would say otherwise. I feel like that's the most
I
see
think
on
I think
Twitter.
girls would agree with that.
I feel like I always see it on Twitter, like during the talking stage, don't be hooking up with someone else.
What? I've never seen that.
I see that all the time.
Okay, well, it's just not true. You should definitely sleep around during the talking phase. It's not commitment at all.
The talking phase is like you're about to date, no?
Yeah.
You're spending a lot of time.
You're talking, yeah.
I feel like that's basically a relationship at that point.
It's not, though. That's basically is not a relationship.
Yeah, tell her to ask you out, bro. If she really wants to cuff it, tell her to ask you to be her boyfriend.
Just don't be exclusive until it's...
Make her give you a Valentine's to say, best dick ever.
You know what I'm saying? Don't ever commit until... I would always just let the girl start the commitment. Don't even bring it up. If the girl wants to elevate the relationship, let her offer it, but...
Not everyone's a fuckboy like you. Some people want to start it first. They're looking for that.
I think the relationship is better if you let her do it. You want to keep the power. If you start like saying like, oh, I love you, you're the love of my life, she's gonna be like, oh, this guy's kind of weird. Like, I'm 19, I don't want to.
Yeah, i.e. the last girl.
So just don't give up. But don't put all your cards in one table.
Poker, bro.
Is it chips or cards or something like
It's
that?
don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Don't lay your cards out on the table.
Don't put all your sperm in one egg. There you go. I found it.
Do you believe Hollywood type love exists?
Yeah, I think Christian couples, like young married Christian couples, are like 23, and that's the only person they've been with. I think that they believe that they're
Christian couples are crazy, bro. They be getting married like 18.
Yeah, I think those people have that type of Hollywood love. It's because Jesus is holding it together. They love Jesus more than their partner, so it's like if you both love the same thing, it's like it's easier to be together.
Yeah.
Jesus is the glue. They don't even need to have sex. Just just lay in bed and look at Jesus, and jerk off
Next to each other.
Yeah.
And wait till you're married. I don't think
Other than that, Hollywood love
no.
is not real.
See, that's a turn. I feel like in the other podcast we did, you thought so.
I did?
Yeah.
The fantasy Hollywood love?
Yeah. Like the person that you fall in love with is going to be like everything to you forever.
Forever, no. No, I don't think I ever thought that.
Run it back. Run the clip. I'm editing for
There
you.
is no clip. Like, whoever's at, there is no clip to edit. Like, I've never thought that. I've always been pretty pessimistic about love. I made this whole video called Falling in Love is Corny, but I'm still lonely. And I'm just, like, saying that, oh, love is just, like, chemicals in your brain. Just, like, you know what I mean? I've always been pessimistic about that. So even if it might feel like a Hollywood relationship for a month, it's not going to last.
Yeah, I feel like if you just look at the immediate relationships you have around you, whether it be your mom, your dad, and any relationship, you'll see that it's not like that. Like, even today, my dad hit me up. Like, he called me bitching about my mom. Like, bro. Like, that's your standard for most things. So how am I supposed to expect that one girl is going to be, like, the love of my life for the rest when it's not even for my dad?
Well, that's part of love. Bitching about your spouse to your kids. That's part of love.
Yeah, I guess.
It's all.
Low-key, they just be using me for therapy. Like, they don't want to see a marriage counselor or some shit. So, like, he'll call me and then my mom will call me. And I just have to, like...
mediate.
Yeah, and I just can't tell anybody anything.
Dr. Cass, you're really mending these relationships.
And I don't understand why people think I have, like, the credibility or they trust me enough with this information. But it always seems to happen. Like, the less I look for... Obviously, this one I'm looking for it. I'm DMing or putting on my story, like, tell me. But in general life...
It's because you're easy to vent to without much consequences. You're not going to be very judgmental. You're just going to like...
I need to fix that because that's just not what I want to listen to. I feel like there's people that I don't even have that close of a relationship with and they just feel comfortable telling me a bunch of shit.
Really?
Yeah. Like some fucked up shit or whatever. And that's detrimental to me. You're fucking up my mental health. You got to think about me sometimes. You think I want to hear all that? No, I'm thinking in my head like, bro, you know what I mean? Whatever. Let's move on.
Save Cass. Free Cass.
Do you think it's worth it for men to get married? And do you think you'll get married?
Don't get married. It's not worth it. Especially for men, don't get married because then she's going to take half your money. And men have more money than women.
Get a prenup.
Or just don't get married. Even if you get a prenup, she can still take your money. Prenups are not as valid as people think they are. Just don't get married. Unless you're doing it for like a passport or something.
All right. Come to me for relationship advice. Go to him for legal advice.
Yeah.
Just a one-stop shop for bad advice. I was seeing this girl a good while back who was really competitive. I don't really know what that means. I told her about my past sex stories because we were having that conversation, and she didn't take it very well. Then I tried reassuring her, saying shit like how she was the best fuck I ever had. I was lying, obviously, just to shut her up. But that didn't help either. She was mad, insecure, and also overcompensating during sex. What does that mean when you're overcompensating during sex?
She's probably... Yeah.
That's when she walks out the bed. She's like waddles, trying to make you feel good. Shut up, bitch. I know my dick's not that big. She was mad and insecure and also overcompensating during sex, which ruined it. And she even pulled up on one of the girls I fucked like only thrice. I like how you put that.
Thrice?
I only fucked her like thrice.
I've never heard that word used. She pulled up on a girl you used. Yeah, she's weird. Weirdo.
You said she pulled up on her and tried to slut shame her. How would you deal with that situation? With
Oh, nah. She got to go. She got to go.
Nah,
I bet
but
she
she
has
really
some bomb-ass
loves you.
pussy. I can't even lie. She probably has fire pussy.
Crazy girl?
Yeah. Overcompensating pussy. Like, she's performing. Oh, that must be fire. But, like, she's crazy. You got to get out of there. She's trying to slut shame a bitch you used to fuck and you're not even with. Like, that's.
You said she was really competitive.
Yeah, that's big crazy.
Yeah. What does that even mean?
Like, she's trying to be the best fuck he's had. She's literally, like, trying to be top of the leaderboards of his body count. You gotta that she probably has some bombs that fucking the slurp 9,000, but it's
Your
not
CS
worth it.
ratio, your come to sex, the amount of times you come to the amount of times you had sex ratio for her.
It's got to be up there.
I just think the word competitive is weird in terms of sex. Like after she's like, was that the best? Like, was that good? Did I do good, daddy?
Yo, that pussy got to be fire though. I can't lie. Like, I want him to leave, but like that.
Bro, I want nothing to do with that girl that you're telling me about.
I do. Send me your ad.
Nah, send me her Instagram so I can avoid her.
So I know to block
So
her.
I know who
so
I can not talk to her.
Yeah.
Yo, what would you do? I'm tired of Corona dating because here it's illegal to be outside after 9 p.m. and there's this girl I like and she's definitely cool and all, but I'm scared of being stuck in the relationship if Corona is over in like 4 months or so and every girl's desperate. So I think he's saying like if he gets put in a relationship, then after 4 months the ban's lifted and she just goes out and hoes and he's attached.
So yeah, don't.
Yeah, I feel like you answered your own question.
Yeah, don't.
I guess you just really want a Corona date, like you just want someone to cuddle up with. Goes back
People
to
really do those Zoom dates. You know that? People are like really Zoom dating and shit. Isn't that crazy? Like you set up a candle, like one person.
Oh, like that?
Yeah. You put on a suit and tie.
Nah.
At least you put it on a button down to go
For
on
a
Zoom.
Date?
I
Like you
bet
throw it
you
on the
are.
fit to sit in your fucking living room and just chat shit.
People do that. Like that's really common.
This one's like a weird one. I can't even answer this because I have zero experience with this. This is like a new age dilemma for kids coming into school. I'm going into my freshman year of college next year, and all this shit's looking to be online next semester. Coming as a guy who never dated in high school and was played hella hard, she mooched free meals off me sophomore year. How do I start approaching girls in college? I feel like it's a lot more difficult right now as well because everything's online. One specific thing I'm having trouble with so far is trying to be flirty. I've been trying to talk to some girls I met in group chats, but it's hard to try and find how to be flirty.
Yeah.
I feel like I just come off as funny, friend zone guy, some Kevin Hart shit. Thanks if you read this.
That's tough. It's a tough time to try to date in those situations. I can't even give like good advice on that.
Yeah, like how would you even flirt in the group chat? Like you're in class on Zoom and you just kind of privately message her.
Can you poke like Facebook back in the day? I wish you could poke in Zoom.
The poking used to go hard.
Yo, that'd be perfect for Zoom classes right now or Zoom group chats.
You ever had the poke wars? Some pokes leading to some pokes, if you know what I mean.
I bet you texted girls like at 3 a.m. go to bed. That was you.
I've definitely.
You probably still do that. Like if you see a girl post a story, like she's posting what time it is, go to bed.
How do you crack nerdy girls and maybe religious girls too?
Don't try to change a girl. Religious girls are more.
Why would you say crack like it's a fucking Rubik's Cube and Enigma?
No, I know what he means. It's probably not worth it. Just don't try. Find a girl who's ready. Religious girls are a little easier because like they want to, but they're just like goddess. Nerdy girls is like you're not gonna.
Nah, I feel like nerdy girls are wifey. Like nerdy girls are cooler. I feel like they have more substance to them.
But it's gonna be way harder to crack. Like you're gonna need to.
I don't think so.
Really?
Nah. Everyone has sex drive.
I don't think so. I think a lot of people have low sex
They might be
drive,
a little
though.
more hesitant to like partake in the actions, but they definitely want to, just because they might.
They
be
like
scared.
porn better. They want to watch anime porn. They don't want to like.
Want to watch hentai?
Yeah, that's what they like. There's no point trying to crack them.
All right, so pull up on her in a Link suit costume, a Zelda costume. Get her going.
Use the sword.
What would you do if your girl was sexually assaulted, but she still wanted to keep the baby? Would you still be with her and raise that child?
Whoa. Nah. Damn, maybe. Shit.
Right? That's like.
Shit. She wasn't assaulted. She was raped. She was fully.
Yeah, she was raped. She got impregnated. And that's your girlfriend, and now it's against her morals to abort.
I wouldn't want to raise that kid. I don't think I could raise it properly.
Bro, yeah, but it's just so fucked up. Like I wouldn't want to put it. Like, that's just so fucked up.
It's not your responsibility to raise someone else's kid, though. That's just bottom line. Yeah. That's facts. It's not your kid.
But it's not like her fault either.
It's her decision to keep it though. It's her decision to raise it, and it's not your responsibility to raise it with her.
I just have like a special place in my heart for girls who get like assaulted like that. And
Yeah. You would raise the kid?
I don't know, bro. I really can't just answer that because I have
no
idea.
I would.
Coat hanger season.
Bruh.
I don't know. That was a fucked up question. I wish you didn't ask that. This one just makes no sense. Blondes or Latinas?
Both. Wait, what? There's so many blonde Latinas.
I feel like it's either blonde or brunette or like Latina, white girl, black girl. Like, why blondes or Latinas?
Yeah, there's way
Latinas
more.
can be blonde.
Mm-hmm. A lot of them are. You've never seen Shakira before?
How do you feel when like you're on Tinder? This is even a question. But how do you feel like when you're on Tinder and a girl messages you first? That kind of like dubs it for me, to be honest.
I like that a lot. Big fan. My ex-girl, the girl that I met on the train, she messaged me first. It was a way to filter out because like you go through so many people on Tinder that you end up never talking to. And then when you just find the girls that have already messaged you, it's like, oh, okay, she's interested. Like this could, I'm not going to text her, like get her Snapchat, and then she's just going to leave me on red. Clearly she's interested. Mm-hmm. Wait, that doesn't dub it for me at all. I'm like happy when I love when girls make the first move. I love it.
Yeah, I never really thought of it like that, but
It takes away so much of the pressure. Yeah, I guess you're like that. You like to chase a lot, but I don't know. It just like speeds up the process a lot. Like, let's get to the point. You know, you fuck with me, you're cool. Let's do something about it.
You fuck with the 5 pictures I put up there?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do one more. We're about to hit an hour.
How do you end the first date?
All right.
Same way you end this podcast. Just dap her up.
Good shit, homie. See you next date.